welcome back to Lake Math. Today we're going to talk about standard form of linear equations. So the standard form of linear equations, we're going to have some number in x, some number in y, and they're on this side, and then we'll have another number on the other side. Math books are going to have a, b, and c. Those letters just mean any number. X and y are on the same side. X goes first, y goes second. Now, if you want to get from standard to slope-intercept, our first step, we're going to add or subtract to get the x on the other side, and then we're going to divide by whatever's in front of the y. Alright, so first I need to add or subtract to get the x on the other side. This is positive 3, so I'm going to do minus, and since I did it here, got to do it here. Usually in slope-intercept form, the x thing comes first. Numbers and x's don't mix, so I'm just going to move this 8 over. So these are gone. My y comes down. My equals comes down. So I'm going to do the x part first. That's a positive 8, so I'll put plus 8. Now my second step, I divide by the y thing. Now I'm going to divide everything. So here, here, and here. So those cancel. I bring down my y. I bring down my equals. This is now my slope. It's a fraction. It's okay. Fractions are numbers too. 8 divided by 4 is 2. And now, same thing, that's a positive 2. So I need to get rid of this first. So subtract. I'm going to do the opposite. I subtracted here. So I'll subtract there. These are gone. My y's come down. My equals comes down. I'm going to do my x's first. That's a positive 12. And now I'm going to divide everything by my y thing. Include the negative. So these are gone. My y comes down. My equals comes down. Negatives cancel there. So it's just 2/3. This negative doesn't really matter where it's at, so I'm just going to put it in front. 12 divided by 3 is 4. And now it's in slope-intercept form. Sometimes you need to go the other way. So we want to go from slope-intercept to standard form. So we're going to add or subtract the x thing, and then we're going to multiply. So I need to get my x on the other side. So I'll subtract and subtract. And usually you don't want a fraction here, so we'd multiply everything by 4. So times 4. Times 4, times 4. I kind of ran out of room, so I'm going to bring it up here. So I'd have negative 3x, 4y, and negative 8. And now it's in standard. Oops. When is standard form helpful? Well, if your algebra book asks for it, that's helpful. Sometimes in word problems, usually when there's money and stuff like that going on. So an example, they bought 3 dinners and 2 sandwiches for $23.65. Totals go by themselves. They got 3 dinners and means plus, 2 sandwiches. So in this case, it's helpful. The rest of the time, you usually want to move it over to slope-intercept form. Alright. Should be enough to get started on that one.